thought it would be over in days, a fleeting disturbance that would soon pass. But it never does. It started with whispers of dissent, graffiti staining walls, digital outcries spreading like wildfire. These small acts of rebellion grew louder, morphing into mass protests. The protests escalated, turning into violent riots. The riots descended into chaos and looting. And before we knew it, all-out war erupted. Neighbors became adversaries. Families shattered. Brother against brother. Sister against sister. Parents against their own children. Cities crumbled. Lives were obliterated. In the beginning, it seemed almost trivial, a spark of discontent that we believed would quickly extinguish. But every day, the spark grew, igniting more fury, more unrest. The graffiti that once seemed like mere vandalism became a symbol of defiance. The whispered conversations evolved into calls to arms. The digital outcries, once easily ignored, turned into a torrent of anger that could no longer be contained. As protests filled the streets, the tension was palpable. What started as peaceful demonstrations quickly escalated. Clashes with authorities grew violent. The air, thick with smoke and screams, marked the transition from order to chaos. Riots became the new normal. Windows shattered, buildings burned, and streets that once thrived with life became battlegrounds. Looting was rampant. What was once unthinkable became a daily reality. The fabric of society unraveled, and the thin veneer of civilization tore apart. Before we knew it, we were engulfed in war. A war not fought on distant shores, but in our very backyards. Friends turned into enemies. Families torn apart. Brother against brother. Sister against sister. Parents against their own children. The destruction was relentless. Cities were reduced to rubble. Lives shattered beyond repair. The landscape changed dramatically. What was once familiar and comforting became foreign and hostile. Homes, schools, parks, all turned into ruins. The echoes of laughter and normalcy were replaced by cries of despair and the constant thud of conflict. Every war has its own horrors, its own story, yet the devastation remains the same. The toll on humanity, the cost of conflict, the scars left behind, they are the true cost of our downfall.